Hey guys, Sableye VGC here, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Climbing. I don't know why my DS is taking so long to communicate to Battle Spot right now, but I did click Battle, so here we are. We do see the team on the bottom there, with the mon that you can't see being that Duskmane Necrozma. However, we did have a pretty decent episode where Necrozma put in a lot of work last episode, so if you did miss out on that, go check it out. But we are here with find an opponent immediately, which is also a lot different from last episode, with a pretty cool team rocking that Groudon, Tapu Lele, Mewtwo, Incineroar, Lopunny, and Rabombi. So really cool team for my opponent right now. And honestly, I'm super concerned. Like, I can't stop Tailwind. I don't know how to stop Tailwind. I'm pretty sure Rabombi is also faster than my Tapu Koko because I'm Assault Vest and I'm not the fastest. Like, my Tapu Koko outspeeds my Ray by 1 point, which is at 184 right now, I think. So, yeah, I don't really know how I stop Tailwind here. Because I can't fake out because he's probably going to lead Lele. I think I lead my Lele for sure. I mean, I could lead Spore and start trying to Spore things. But I don't think that's the greatest. I'm assuming I'm going to go Lele Ray with Necro in the back as well as... Yeah, Groudon's a pain. How do I beat Groudon? Obviously, Koko is no good here. I'm Assault Vested, so it's not going to do too much. And the Psy Strike from the Mewtwo kind of makes it null and void. Obviously, Psy Shock from the Lele as well. I think maybe Incineroar for Preco pressure, but like he's got Psychic. I mean, I can also this also is a good swap into a Psychic type move. So I guess I'll bring out Incineroar here. That Lele is super scary. Okay, I think what I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to get his Psychic types on the field and have my Necrozma not burst. So he's taking his sweet time too. So maybe he is a little bit concerned as well. Maybe this matchup is not as bad as I think it is. So I am going to obviously try. I'm never going to give up. I don't recommend ever giving up, especially in Pokemon because you have those luck-based factors, right, with critical hits and stuff. You can always pull it back. Like, I don't know, to me, like, you could take crits out of the game, but then every single matchup or every single game starts becoming perfectly calculated. And that's where, to me, it's a bit annoying. Like, it can pull you out of a bad matchup. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain games where it's like, oh man, I can't win anymore unless I get a crit right now. And obviously, it lets you have that chance, right? It gives you that chance. Of course, it's annoying if you're on the other end. Yes, I get that. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I just feel like it would be a boring game because when you're on the back foot, like, you almost sort of want it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not supporting crits at all, but I mean, I do think it gives people a chance when they shouldn't have a chance. So, it depends on where you are in the game, right? Like, if you're behind, probably not really what you want to be seeing. But if you're ahead if you're behind, you definitely wouldn't mind a crit. But if you're ahead, yeah, you don't really want to get crit. but back to this game, not really too sure what I want to do right now. What I am gonna do is I'm just gonna Magic Room, and I'm gonna Mega Evolve, and I'm just gonna click Protect. I'm gonna Magic Room here. I think Magic Room just breaks the potential Scarf of his Tapu Lele. Of course, this could also be Mega Mewtwo X. I don't think it will be. I'm more than sure. Actually, it might not even be Mega Mewtwo at all. Because he's got the Lopunny, right? This might just be like Life Orb Mewtwo. And seeing Rayquaza Mega Evolve first, that should mean to me that it will not be Mega Evolving with that Mewtwo this turn. So, Mewtwo will not Mega Evolve. Rayquaza is just going to click Protect. Psyshock. Tapu Lele is going to go for a Dazzling Gleam, further indicating that he is indeed choice Scarf. Maybe I should have double Moonblasted here. Lele is indeed going to Magic Room, so I take away my own Life Orb. But I'm okay with that. I also take away his Mewtwo's Life Orb. Mewtwo's just going to go for a Shadow Ball here. A little bit annoying. If this picks me up, it's a bit... Oh, Lele's going to live on 2. So that's going to force him to target me one more time right now. I am just going to Dragon Ascent to Tapu Lele here. And I am going to simply click Moonblast into the Mewtwo. The issue I have right now, if it's Z-move Mewtwo, I'm in trouble. If he just Z's my Rayquaza, I think I just lose. But you know what? We'll live and die by this turn right here. We'll live and die by this turn. I don't know how I'm supposed to beat Psychic Spam. Maybe I should swap in my Duskmane Necrozma in for my Ray. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have just led Necrozma. Click Calm Mind a couple times. Like, I feel like that could have worked as well. He is going to swap out of that Tapu Lele, so Dragon Ascent will hopefully go into something here. Going to go into the Incineroar. Not going to do a whole lot of damage. This is assuming I get it off and he doesn't just pop his Shattered Psyche right now. But something tells me he's going to pop a Shattered Psyche. He's going to go for a Psy Strike, so it's not the Z move, which I'm perfectly fine with. This looks like it's targeting Lele, so it does indeed target the Lele. I'm okay with this, because now I get to bring in my Duskmane Necrozma. Rayquaza is indeed going to drop a Dragon Ascent right now. This is going to do roughly 50% because my Life Orb is gone. I no longer have it because of the Magic Room. Yeah, roughly 50%. Okay. This now becomes interesting. I have to bring in Necro here. I'm gonna bring Necro. What I'm gonna do is I'm simply gonna click Calm Mind, and I'm gonna swap into Incineroar. I am gonna stay in this form because I don't really feel like bursting quite yet. So I'm gonna Calm Mind, and I am gonna swap into Incin. As I mentioned, I feel like he should try to Side Strike this Rayquaza. Now that I'm at -1, he's in terrain. Side Strike into Ray would make sense. If I had Incineroar, maybe I should bring it in for instead of that Necrozma. That's kind of what I'm thinking my opponent's thinking right now. So I feel like he's also, if he's going to fake it has to go into the Ray. I'd be shocked if he goes Flail with Shadow Ball into Necro. I would be absolutely shocked. I am going to be sitting at 17-16. Let's see what my opponent's rating was. That's 1649. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good here, especially with the Mewtwo Psy Spam. I'm not sure how powerful that core really is, but it seems to be working for my opponent right now because he's bodying me pretty well. Basically got a good lead on me. Ray is indeed going to come back out, as I mentioned. Incineroar is going to come in, going to make an appearance right now. And yeah, we'll see what my opponent wants to go for here. I'm assuming he wants to Side Strike. Like, he's scared of Ray. He's got to be scared of Ray. I know I'm -1, but we'll see. Opposing Incineroar is indeed going to fake it. That was going into Ray. Shadow Ball wouldn't be surprising. Yeah, because he is faking out Ray. So Shadow Ball is going to come out. That's not the end of the world if you ask me. Necro actually did a lot more damage than I really wanted it to. That's actually super annoying. But I am going to pop out with this Calm Mind here from my Duskmane Necrozma here. Special defense is going to rise. I am going to simply Earth Power this Incineroar. I want Incineroar gone. I want it off the field. I'm not going to Mega because I can take the Shadow Ball better in this sense. And I'm just going to click Snarl. If he wants to swap back into Lele, the Snarl comes out. I have no reason right now to swap from my Necrozma's stance right now. I have a Calm Mind up as well. He can't drop my special attack. So right now, Groudon is basically dead to an Earth Power. If he swaps in Groudon, I'm fine with this. He's going to bring in the Tapu Lele. I'm still fine with this, by the way. Shadow Ball, obviously. Mewtwo's going to protect. I'm perfectly fine with this. This gives me a free Snarl and a free Earth Power this turn. Necro Earth Power. Not going to do too much. I don't have the Nero Force because I am not bursted. But actually still does over 50% to that Tapu Lele there. So getting a Snarl off as well. So super, super nice with this turn right now. I'm feeling pretty decent right now. The Mewtwo does concern me a little bit. Right now I do have Magic Room up. I have Magic Room for one more turn. So I do definitely want to prioritize taking out this Lele right now. Because if that Lele does end up becoming faster than me again after the Magic Room wears off, that's a bit annoying. So what I am going to do is I feel like he's going to double Necro. I'm going to protect my Necro here. And I am simply just going to go for that Flare Blitz. I know it's a hard... what do I have in the back actually? Because maybe I can U-turn. No, I cannot U-turn. One more turn of Psychic Terrain though too, right? Yeah, so I can U-turn. I will indeed U-turn off of that Tapu Lele. Necro is indeed going to click Protect right now. We are going to probably see like Shadow Ball maybe. Mewtwo is going to go for Shadow Ball. There's one. Is we going to see a second Shadow Ball? Lele is going to go for the Gravity. I'm perfectly fine with this. I don't see why he's going for Gravity. Just probably trying to set up his... what do you call it there? The Groudon in the back. Probably before he died. Probably expecting to die right there. So happy I didn't actually get that knockout. Puts me in a little bit better of a position, I would say. Rayquaza comes in right now. Psychic Terrain will disappear, which is the perfect turn. I know he gets his Scarf back, but I'm not concerned about that. Magic Room's gone. I mean, he could potentially swap Incineroar for that Lele, knowing that I'm going to E-Speed. Right? Knowing that I'm going to E-Speed, he could swap. And you know what? I'm going to make that call right now. I'm simply going to Calm Mind again. That's a bit greedy. That's actually super greedy. I'm going to go Earth Power into the Lele slot, and I will go for the Dragon Ascent into the Mewtwo here. I feel like he's going to predict me to go E-Speed. Lele is indeed going to swap out, so very happy I didn't E-Speed that slot. Obviously, -1 Dragon Ascent, not going to be enough to pick up this Mewtwo right now, but it will put me in a spot where next turn I have to he has to make a call on which one I protect. So Mewtwo's just going to go for Side Strike. He's completely ignoring my Necrozma right now, which I'm okay with. Mewtwo going for Side Strike. That should not kill me out of terrain. It does not. He is indeed Life Orb on that Mewtwo as expected. Rayquaza going for the -1 Dragon Ascent. I am also Life Orb. I don't know if this picks up the knockout. I'm pretty sure it will not because I'm -1, but... So now we have mind games. I could very easily go for the E-Speed right now. I think what I do though right now is I double protect. And I don't need to double protect because I was gonna say I gotta be scared of fake out right now. Really don't have to be because that Incineroar is gone. Alright, maybe I should have doubled Mewtwo because it's the faster of the two Pokemon that threaten me. He does bring in Groudon. So now things get interesting right now. I am almost 100% certain that this is a bait. Groudon will not be staying in right now. I am certain of that. He's gonna swap in Lele because he expects me to go E-Speed into the Mewtwo. That would be my guess. I'm assuming this is just gonna be some sort of bait. The question becomes, do I live I'm not gonna live a Life Orb Shadow Ball. There's no way. So I have to stay like this. In fact, I might not live a Life Orb Shadow Ball right now either. But like I said, I do think that's a bait. I am gonna protect. And I am gonna swap back into Incineroar right now. This is super, super interesting right now. He is going to swap out of Mewtwo. So, a little bit surprising. Not too surprising, though. Like, I could have just Earth doubled that Groudon here, and that's a bit annoying. Or stayed in with Ray and killed that Lele. Because the issue is the Lele is going to be faster than me. Groudon coming in, going to get the Intimidates off. We're going to see what this Groudon wants to go for. I would assume Groudon... I have no clue. I actually have no clue. Groudon might protect here. Necro's going to go for the protect. What are we going to see from this Groudon? Groudon is just going to drop the Precipice Blades. It's going to go into the Protected and the Necrozma. And it will indeed connect with my Incineroar, which is a bit annoying. But nothing I can complain about. Going to survive, of course. That looks like it's very offensive as well. So, super offensive right there with that Groudon. Meaning, the question becomes, does he... In what world? I haven't bursted yet. So in what world does he Moonblast this Necro? I'm going to go ahead and say he's not going to Moonblast this Necro. I'm going to Ultra Burst, and I'm just going to simply Earth Power this Groudon here. And I'm also going to U-turn off the Tapu Lele. I cannot see him Earth Powering this Moonblasting here. If he stays in and Moonblasts my Steel type, that's a fantastic call on his end. He kind of has forced my hand. I'm forced to go technically. Technically, I'm a little bit forced here. So... maybe he can kind of pick that up. Lele does indeed Moonblast. Please go into Insane here. No, it's going to that Necrozma, so he definitely forced my hand there. That will pick me up. Even through the Calm Mind too, eh? Yeah. Through the Calm Mind, so kind of hoping that maybe I was going to survive that. Groudon's going to drop a P-Blades here. Going to connect as well. And that will end this game. So, I'm just trying to go over where I actually lost that. Like, the crit there doesn't matter. But, where did I lose that? The turn, yeah, I lost that the turn I didn't double the Mewtwo. Knowing that Lele was going to swap out. If I double the Mewtwo there, that picks up the Mewtwo. And Incineroar is a lot less threatening than the Lele and the Mewtwo, right? I should have just picked up because then, yeah. That sentence was not English. I'm just going to forfeit here because there's no way I can win this. We know that's Choice Scarf Tapu Lele. And I have 13 health left. I wonder if... maybe if I swap into Rayquaza for the Incineroar there, predict him to go Moonblast, survive the Moon... No, that still doesn't help me because then he's still got Psychic Terrain up and I can't outspeed that Lele. That becomes my issue at the end game there. I couldn't outspeed the Lele. Yeah. Yeah, no video will be saved. We'll jump into another one here. So, hopefully we can actually find somebody here. I wouldn't be against it. Wouldn't be against finding a quick battle. Dropping down to 1697, but still hovering right around 1700s. Hopefully we can redeem ourselves in the next battle. I wouldn't be against it. But yeah, definitely think I lost that one where I didn't kill the Mewtwo. Because I'm predicting that Lele is going to swap out. He knows I'm going to E-speed the... He knows I'm going to E-speed the Lele. Lele swapped out. I called that right, but I should have just doubled the Mewtwo instead of spreading my damage and killing the instant. Because killing the Mewtwo forces him to bring in either Groudon or Lele again that turn. And then if he brings in Groudon, obviously there's no threat to my there's no threat to my Necro, right? And if he brings in Lele, well then there's a threat, but there's no threat to my Duskmane Necro, right? So like I have the best of both worlds there. I would have had the upper hand of the mind games, but unfortunately there, I did not get the upper hand of the mind games. because, you know, I misplayed. But we all misplay and we live and learn from those mistakes, right? But let's try to switch up the music for you guys. I hope I find somebody. Don't really want to have to cut this video, but hopefully we will. Hope we do not have to, hope we don't have to cut this. If I have to cut this, I'll cut it probably right after this blur of speech, right as soon as it said an opposing trainer could not be found, because, you know, why not? Searching for an opposing trainer, still waiting. I want to use Tapu Koko, like I really want to utilize the Tapu Koko Rayquaza core, so, but yeah, I'll be back. I am back. I did find a battle. We are going to find Crawl from, I think it said US. So, we've got Rayquaza, Mewtwo, Lele. So, story of one version of Psy Spam versus another version of Psy Spam in this battle. So, to finish off his team, it's Persian, Amoonguss, and Suicune. So, maybe we can learn from our mistakes against the past Mewtwo team and see if we can fix it in this episode. Or in this battle, I should say, because it was literally the same episode. This feels like a year and a half for me because I waited 72 years for a battle. But, okay, what do I want to do? I definitely think Coco's probably pretty good. Gets rid of that, gets rid of the Psychic Terrain on his side of the field. I almost think I want Lele, though. Yeah, I want my Lele. I'll bring my Lele. I definitely want Incineroar as well. I think I'm going to go Lele Necro this time with Incin and Ray. I think this is probably a little bit of a better read. Better lead, I should say. Gives me a little bit more pressure immediately off the bat, which probably is better than not having so much pressure immediately, because last game it was he led, I led wrong, he led right, I led wrong, I was on the back foot immediately and he capitalized off that. Here I'm going to try and get him on the back foot immediately and see if I can capitalize as well. I find that as much as this Ultra Series is a bunch of 50-50s, as you call the slots right, it's also a lot of games that are decided on leads. Like, if you can just lead a whole lot better than your opponent, you're probably going to, like 9 times out of 10, you're going to win that game. Only in Ultra Series, though, because things do that much damage. Like, things are just hit that hard. They're hitting that hard. There isn't a defense. Like, +2 Xerneas, what swaps into a +2 Xerneas? Nothing, right? So we are going to see Rayquaza Suicune for my opponent here. So I am quite content with this turn right now. I am simply going to launch a Moonblast into that Rayquaza, and I'm going to Calm Mind. I have no reason not to Calm Mind. Like, I don't see a reason not to. He's not threatening me whatsoever in my Necrozma, in my Duskmane form. He might Scald me, but that doesn't bother me at all. I don't really... Suicune might want to set up a Tailwind. Why do I care? I don't care if he Tailwinds. He could protect Tailwind. That's a bit annoying. But I mean, he still can't touch Necrozma. So, at the end of the day, I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine staying in Duskmane form and Calm Minding a couple times. Maybe not a couple, but definitely one for sure. He is indeed going to stay in. He is indeed going to Mega Evolve, and I'm expecting a Protect. If he's staying in here, he'll be protecting. Or he'll just like bust out like Overheat or something. Still won't kill me though, but still. I don't want to take massive amounts of damage right now while I set up Calm Minds. It's not worth it for a trade-off. Tapu Lele is going to go for the Moonblast here. Going to go straight into this Rayquaza. Going to just not pick up the knockout, which is as expected. Of course, Ray's going to drop a Dragon Ascent. That's going to go into what I'm assuming is my Tapu Lele. It is indeed. And Suicune, I'd imagine, wants to set up a Tailwind here. I'd be shocked if Suicune didn't set up Tailwind. Like, I feel like he kind of has no choice. But it's like his best play is to set up Tailwind. Could I go Icy Wind? He could Icy Wind. Necro's going to Calm Mind, so I am faster than that Suicune for the time being. I'm assuming we're going to see either an Icy Wind or a Tailwind or some sort of speed control. Does Suicune get Bulldoze? I know Entei does. Not sure about Suicune. Suicune is indeed going to go for Tailwind. That is probably his best option. And I'm going to bring in Incineroar or Ray. I mean, Ray comes in and probably knocks out his Ray with an E-Speed. So I think I like that play a little bit better. Just forces his hand. If he swaps that out, I'm not really concerned. I'm also going to burst this turn and go for the... Do I burst though? No, I don't want to burst yet. He's got potential Psychic Spam in the back. I don't really want to burst right now. I'm just going to E-Speed, and I am just going to stay in a Click Photon Geyser into this Suicune. I'll burst. There's going to be a time for me to burst, but not right now. He has Tailwind up. Basically, I'm saying your Rayquaza has to protect, swap out, or click E-Speed here if you want to get an attack off. This is hence why I brought in Ray. It forces his hand a little. If he E-Speeds, it's going to do nothing to Necro. If he E-Speeds, not going to do a whole lot to Rayquaza either. And yeah, so right now I'm on a little bit of a upper hand. Like I said, I wanted to get the lead game right. I think I got the lead game right as well. I already have a Calm Mind up. That's pretty solid. He might snarl it back down, but basically the defense boost is all I really wanted. Well, he looks like he's going to stay in with Rayquaza. So we're either probably going to see a Protector and E-Speed here, would be my guess. Based on the way it took that Moonblast, could see it being potentially AV. And my Rayquaza is indeed going to get this Extreme Speed off first. Going to indeed pick up that Rayquaza, so he was not going for Extreme Speed there. Whether that means he had it or not, I'm not one to speculate. And Necro is actually still faster than this Suicune. Is that even... How slow is that Suicune? Suicune... Oh, he's going for a Roar. Okay. That's fine. I was like, how slow is that Suicune? He has a Tailwind up. But he is going for a Roar. Forgot Suicune got that. Not that it really is a big deal. Brings in my Incineroar here. I'm perfectly content. What's he going to bring in? Psy Spam versus an Incineroar? That doesn't bother me. Gonna bring in Mewtwo. Yeah, I'm fine with Mewtwo coming in here. I'm gonna click Snarl, and I'm just gonna click Dragon Ascent. Mewtwo can't Mega. Very similar to the last Mewtwo as well. But I'm just gonna Dragon Ascent to Mewtwo. I think I just double Mewtwo and I'll Snarl. With Necro in the back, this game's basically all but over. As if the last Pokemon on his team is Lele. If the last Pokemon on his team is Lele, I've won. Mewtwo's gonna go for the Psy Strike. This probably will not pick me up. We're in terrain now. That'll kill me. Yeah, we're in terrain. That'll pick up the knockout. Probably going to see an Icy Wind, I would imagine. Maybe, does Suicune get Roost? Suicune's going to Z-move. Is that Waterium? Alright, things are getting interesting now. Waterium Z Suicune. Alright. Okay. Does this kill me? I'm assuming this is coming off of Scald. Like, I don't know why you'd not why you wouldn't run Scald on a Suicune just to run Hydro Pump for Hydro Vortex. I should live this. I live on 2, so Incineroar being as bulky as it is right here is going to survive that and able to get a Snarl off here. So Suicune, of course, not going to die to that, but that Snarl is huge. Huge, huge, huge. So I come back into Necro now, and I simply click Calm Mind again, and Snarl again. Although, maybe I Flare Blitz. I think Flare Blitz will probably pick up the Mewtwo. No, Snarl is the better play. I am going to Calm Mind. Do I though? When I could just Snarl Earth Power? Yeah, I'm gonna Snarl Earth, Flare Blitz Earth, no, Snarl's better. Mewtwo is gonna go for the Aura Sphere. That's gonna drop into what I'm assuming is the Incineroar. Yes, indeed it is. Incineroar is also gonna survive that once again. Mewtwo's gonna lose some health to the Life Orb. Suicune is gonna go Hydro Pump. So he's doubling my Incineroar here, which is a bit annoying. Probably could have Calm Minded. But with Incineroar down, I'm assuming it's Lele in the back. So Necro's going to drop an Earth Power right now. That's going to go into this Mewtwo. Not going to pick up the knockout, unfortunately. I do get that special defense drop. Don't think it matters. Tailwind is indeed gone. So what I am going to do is I am going to kill this Suicune right now. If all he's got is Aura Sphere and... Yeah, if all he has is Aura Sphere and Psy Strike, I'm perfectly fine with that. He's going to swap out Mewtwo, so it's probably going to be the Tapu Lele. It is indeed that Tapu Lele coming in. I'm fine with this. Now this is where I wish I would have had Sunsteel Strike. I still stand behind Calm Mind though, but I do wish I would have had Sunsteel Strike right here. So Suicune is indeed going to drop. We're going to see what this Lele wants to lock himself into as well. Psychic Terrain going down, also, I guess helpful. I guess not really. I don't really know if that's helpful or not. I think I just killed a Mewtwo. I don't know if I can win this. I actually don't know. I definitely just kill Mewtwo though. Definitely going to go for the Earth Power into Mewtwo. Mewtwo's probably going to go for something like the Aura Sphere. But then again, he might have something like a Shadow Ball as well. If he has a Shadow Ball, I've definitely lost this game. If Lele has Shadow Ball, I've probably lost this game as well. But if they're both forced to go for Psychic type moves, I might have this. Mewtwo's just going to protect, so good play on my opponent's end. This might mean there's no Shadow Ball. And Lele's just going to go Moonblast. That's not going to do too much at all. I can combine back a special attack drop. Yeah, so I'm going to survive that. Going to get the Earth Power. Of course, it's not going to do too much. Now I'm going to Earth Power again. Things get interesting. Obviously, Mewtwo can't protect right here. Lele's forced to go for Moonblasts. Yeah, Lele is indeed Scarfs. Going into Moonblast. Going for that Moonblast. Going to get some chip damage off into me here. I'm down to 90 HP. Mewtwo's going to go for a Shadow Ball. He does have that Shadow Ball, and now I'm going to die. I do not survive this. Yeah, I didn't think so. So, 2 big losses to Mewtwo there, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do against Mewtwo. Like, I thought I played that well, I think. I don't think I messed that up anyhow. I mean, is there a spot, like, I'm trying to think this through right now. Is there a spot, like, where I actually lost that? Like, obviously Suicune surviving was a bit annoying. Suicune with the roar was a bit annoying as well, but I don't think those were game changing. Like, I feel like, yeah, no, I don't really know where I lost that. Like, maybe I'm gonna have to, like, look at that and analyze that. I'm not gonna analyze that while you guys, like, I'm not gonna make you sit here while I go to say, a billion times. So, thanks for watching this one, guys. We'll be back in the next episode with the same team for one final run with it, and I will see you guys then.